This is a guitar lesson on how to play South of the Border by Ed Sheeran. Quite an easy song once you get the hang of it. You can choose to play it with the slaps or not. I just prefer to play it with the slaps, gives it a nice bit of rhythm, but you might not be up to that. Like, you might not be at a standard where that's comfortable, which is fine. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways of playing it, one for quite advanced players and one for like maybe if you're just a beginner, just to make it a bit easier for everyone. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tune our guitar down a whole tone. So this becomes a D, this becomes a G, etc. So basically we're going to tune our guitar down. So the E string used to sound like this, now it's going to sound like this. And the reason I like to play it like this is because then you can just do your standard chords all open. Like that, and it's just your standard chords then. You don't need to transpose it in any way. So the first thing we're going to do is, basically the way I play it is I only really play these two strings and these two strings if I'm playing a chord that's on them two strings. So what I mean by that is, so for the E minor, which is the first chord, I'm not going to be playing that because these two notes won't be heard. So I'm just going to be plucking that. So it's the E string and the G string. If we're thinking about it, it was in standard tuning. So what we do next is the second fret on the E string and the second fret on the G string. So now this is now a G. So that was an F sharp minor. This is a G. So if you imagine, if you know that, just a G chord, but we're only going to be playing that note and that note. G. Then we're going to be playing a C, but again we're just playing that note and that note. And then we're going to go to a B minor. So your index finger will slide down just one fret to the second, but your ring finger will slide down 2 frets to the 3rd fret of the B string. Should sound like that. Now, if you're not comfortable with doing those quick changes with just 2 fingers, what you can do is you can sort of just move your in. So if you want to sort of play the whole E minor chord and sort of strum, you can go and then add that. So you could decide to strum the chords, so it would just be an E minor, and just before you go to the G, you're just gonna move one finger to that string. So you can choose to play it like that if you want. And again, if you want to play it even more advanced, I would suggest putting the slaps in. So it sounds... So you do 2 and then a slap. And then another one and a slap. And then after the slap, we go to the F sharp minor. C, and then we do a slap. C slap. And you can include to add this little part if you want. So what we're doing there is first finger on the C note of the B string, so it's the first fret of the B string, and then hammering off, and then second fret of the G string and hammering off. Or another way I like to do it is, so it's hammer off on the B string, hammer off on the G string, sorry, pull off on the B string and pull off on the G string. Sounds nice as well. There's really no right or wrong way of playing it, but this is just the way I play it. So now we're going to go to the pre-chorus or the chorus, I'm not really sure, but it's different chords. So we're going to play a C. Quite simple. Again, I like to play my G like that, just because when you're playing the C, it's really easy to get to that, and you're not going to be playing this bottom string anyway, you're only going to be playing the B string. So it's just a little simple, you just pluck on each string with your fingers. And you can choose to add this or not. So then what that is, that little, it's just pulling off on the G string of the second fret again. And we play a D. So really simple, so it's C, D, E minor. But then the second time, we stay on the D. And then back into it. So again, I'll just run over that quickly. So this is the pre-chorus. C, D, E minor. And that's pretty much it. That's all there is through the song. As I said, you can choose to play it differently. You can play it with the plech. Or when you're playing the chorus chords, it sounds quite nice to play bar chords. However you want to play it, that's the basic structure of the song, and I hope you don't find that too difficult playing it in open tuning with just playing just two notes of the chord really. I play a lot of songs like that, a lot of Lewis Capaldi songs, sort of using just two strings, because you're playing the root note and it's the third of the chord, but it's up an octave, so it makes it the 10th. So just really sounds really nice. Just them two notes just sound really nice and lend themselves quite nicely to pop songs. So if you've got any questions or comments, just leave them down below and I'll get back to you.